Hey guys, just got a quick video request from X2N18 on how I routed my power cable for my amp system. So I'll start from the front. This is the battery connection. It's normally hooked up with the positive wire. Quite missing a lot right now. I took everything off because I'm doing a bit of work on the firewall. Anyways, the battery tray would normally be here. So let's say the battery was here. Terminal comes here. You have your 4-gauge line up to your 150 amp fuse. It's kind of hard to see. It's an inline that's usually mounted on something. And then it goes through the firewall. I'll show you from the inside what it looks like, but there's a grommet and a hole that's been drilled through the firewall. From there you can run the wires through and not have so much water coming in. Best way is to silicone it in. Let's see if I can get a better look here. It's kind of hard to see because it's a bit dark. And now I'll show you from the inside. From the inside, it's a little easier to see. It comes through the wall. There's two other wires that come through. One of them's for my tack on the dash. One of them's just another power wire. Then it runs under one of the covers on this side. I did modify the cover a bit, but you don't really have to. You'll hold it straight down. I also have two more wires running with it. Three. One for the amp, one for the radio, and I'll let you know what the other wire is when I remember. As that goes along, you do have to take this cover off and the bottom cover, or just peel it back enough that you can get to it. But it runs up, along. It should be here if you feel it. There's two of my speaker wires because I redid the speaker wires themselves too, because 250 watts is a lot for it. And now we come to the back. I mounted everything to the roof. Here's your positive line that you just ran, and your negative line is actually bolted over on your handle. So you see the negative line just up there. You got speaker wires, and they come to a junction box. It starts off as 4-gauge into a junction box. Junction box for each one has 4 8-gauge outputs. Here's one of the lines that you saw run before. The other line that I ran before was to the tailgate because it has power locks on it, but the original wire was cracked somewhere in the body, so I replaced it. So the first two wires, the green and the blue, power the amp and the radio. There is normally also a CD changer, which is part of that box there, and there's a 800 watt inverter that I've installed in the back, and they all get powered by this distribution block. If you have any more questions about the system, let me know. But most part, that's about it. There's much more running it. Running the 8 or 4 speaker wires was a little bit of a pain, but it's still pretty well doable. Running the radio in the back, it makes it easier to mount it to the roof. It keeps it out of the way and all that. I have the whole back for junk. I'm not driving truck for a while, so I might as well fill up with the extra stuff and keep them out of the house. Aside from that, can't think of anything else. We'll show you one thing that I did. And they are fused in the front. Each of these switches controls something, like one's for the amp, one's for the CD player, one's for the starter, one's for the wipers, one's for this computer that's here that you saw the tack wire come off. Tells you voltage and all that stuff. A little bit of info on the truck. It's an 89 GMC Jimmy 4x4 automatic. It's got a 4.3 liter throttle body injection V6. Very reliable, except my computer is fried. Aside from that, it's not much. 262,000 kilometers or so. Rebuilt engine, rebuilt trans. Aside from that, I'm out. Anyways guys, have a good one. If there's any more questions, let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Ciao.